starting off my circulation in my stomach.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You feel like you're gonna throw up?
I just drank a lot of coffee.
You just drank a lot of coffee before you did this?
Today I'm reacting to a photo shoot from America's Next Top Model where they have the girls hanging upside down as mermaids at the fish market. So let's take a look, shall we?
So this is our first photo shoot in Thailand. Are you guys psyched? Yeah. So today, you girls are gonna be shooting here in the famous floating market in Thailand. This is where you can come buy fruits and vegetables and fish. And today, you girls are gonna be the catch of the day as if we are fishing you out of this waterway. Behind me, you can see there's a big rigging where you girls are gonna be hoisted up and hung upside down. And you're actually gonna be mermaids. So it's gonna be a really, really cool shoot.
I like the mermaid concept. Being hung upside down. Now, I don't know about that. How many poses you're gonna be, like how comfortable one would be being hung up. I've never tried it personally. Photographers Club, it's not allowed. You can't get your picture taken. So let's see. I like, again, mermaid. We like mermaids. The Little Mermaid, right?
Now, today's shoot is for Banana Boat Suntan Lotion, and Banana Boat wants you to celebrate the sun with their anti-burn system.
So the whole purpose for this is suntan lotion. Okay, so they're gonna be basically kidnapping mermaids from this water. That's the concept. We're gonna be taking you guys from your families. They gotta get that product shot. We need at least one more. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, so it's for tanning. Oh, so it's not. Why was I thinking it's sunscreen? Is it so it's tanning lotion? Okay, so this is suntan lotion, not sunscreen. Two very different things.
We're gonna bring you some little fish and some seaweed, because if you were scooped out of the water, there'd be some fish in that net too.
Fish juice that I just filled.
I really hope it's not any piranhas in there, because we have dead fish attached to us. If a piranha start biting on my net, I'm gonna be a mad sister.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Imagine you're a tourist and all you see is this. There's no context whatsoever. You just see a woman being lifted with a bunch of dead fish in this net. You're just there to maybe you're there to buy some cauliflower, a green pepper, a strawberry. I don't know, but then you see this.
How's it smell, Danielle?
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Just
So the idea of the shoot is you're kind of upside down, okay?
Ah! Fish juice.
Fish juice? Work with it, girl. Now pose.
it's like no matter what it is, she could literally be like, "Hey, this fish is attacking me." Mr. J would be like, "Just embrace it. Work with it. Do you really want to be a model?" It doesn't matter. It could be literally anything. "Hey, the harness is loose. Work with it. You should be a professional. Make it work." This looks incredibly uncomfortable. I can't imagine being in this at this type of angle. This is a cool background, I must say, and I like the setup so far. I'm very interested to see how these will turn out photography wise. I'm really hoping they do a good job photographing this.
Now pose.
Yes.
That's a pretty one, Danielle. I like how you're using your hands.
I'm feeling so much pain right now. The heart's like getting tighter, so.
Dude, this looks uncomfortable. Model or not, I don't care how much experience you have, unless you're one of the contestants from Ninja Warrior. I don't know if you're gonna be able to look elegant and effortless doing something like this.
Heart's like getting tighter, so. My uterus is probably flat as a pancake right now.
Is it okay like that?
Can you rest there, or do you want to come back?
I want to get them done. Let's go.
Okay, you got 15 more, so let's just...
A couple times, I was like, oh my God, this hurts so bad, I want to quit.
Can you do it?
So I had to kind of get myself together and suck it up. I'm not a quitter, so I had to keep going.
She goes from this to this, and she knows her angles. Like, you notice how she angles her head? She knows what looks pretty. When I put Danielle out there, I feel like a proud papa, because
I think she did a great job overall, but I can imagine she was in quite a bit of pain. She has a harness holding her in, and she said it was getting tighter, and she has to try to look elegant. Again, she's supposed to be a mermaid coming out of the water. I wouldn't be able to do this because there's no way I'm holding my body up in any capacity. I'm just going straight in. Let me fall in.
Good job, Danielle. Next victim.
Oh my, why do they have to carry her out like that? So it's for the pictures, right? It's for the photography. That's a cool look.
Nnenna, if you push on your hips, it'll straighten you out a little more. Don't hold on to that cord though, because we're retouching that out.
It's difficult because when I picture a mermaid, I picture like long, nice hair, and I didn't have any hair extensions, so I don't know what kind of mermaid that would look like.
I need you to be really feminine about your arm movements.
I think what she was doing was great. She was doing very soft poses, but again, you have to remember they're at an angle and it's going to be a lot harder for them to balance their body and not strain their neck from like holding up their head. So the level of difficulty for this one is definitely there.
Can I get a different facial expression? There you go.
Nnenna started at the top and just kind of coasted from there, but this competition is about improving, and I don't necessarily think Nnenna is still improving at all.
Are you all right, Nnenna?
Yeah,
You have to just push through 10 more frames, and then you're done.
this is cutting off my circulation in my stomach.
If you twist your hips to camera, it won't hurt as much.
I can imagine all their weight being pressed up against the cords and the net and the harness would hurt. This lady's face says it all. She knows what's up. She's like, I'm over here trying to sell the lettuce, but look what they're doing to this poor girl. Just a thought, do they have to have real fish? Can't they just do fake fish here? Do they have to have the real fish with the fish juice and everything, all that other stuff? You wouldn't be able to tell otherwise, right?
Twist, there you go.
I think we all kind of put Nnenna up on this high pedestal, but she didn't do as well as I thought that she would in the photo shoot.
Chin down a bit, there you go. Okay, we can pull her back.
I think she did a great job. She was giving a good variety of poses. Again, you're kind of limited in this situation. They have the mermaid tail, which they can't really be moving their feet. So all the poses are going to be reliant on hand movements and the angles of your chin and things like this. So a bit limiting.
Please don't break on me.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Since when did you learn how to model? When did you learn how to become soft?
I'm learning, Jay.
Huh?
I'm listening, I'm watching, and I'm learning.
Let her pose. Let her finish this. He's like he's like, when did you learn how to model in this modeling competition? And you're in the top, what episode is this? It's like the top few girls. Oh wow, you actually have a bit of experience doing this. She's like, I'm learning from being on this modeling competition that you guys have selected me for the last like 20 episodes to keep continuing to do. Thank you. I must say, out of all of the posing, I think she's doing the best job. Love the movements. Very soft. She is doing the best job.
Now give me that soft face, that little smile. Jade was always so hard. Now Jade knows how to look soft. And upside down, that's real difficult. Good job, Jade. I'm impressed. Try and get a bit of...
Seriously, me too. I think she did an incredible job. As a photographer, I would love to work with a model like that. Again, she was very soft with her movements, gave a lot of different facial expressions.
Try and get a bit of a smile in there if you can. Like it's not 180 degrees out here. And point your head down, kind of like...
Ready? Oh.
Okay, one more.
When you put your hands just out like that, it looks like they're just hanging there. So try and be a little more graceful. Sarah looked like a scared guppy hanging in a net for her first 20 frames. That's better, Sarah. That's good, Sarah. But you know, after she got it together, Sarah started looking like a model.
I love his feedback so far. I think he's giving great critique. What he's saying is helping improve the photo overall. So I'm liking the energy so far. I'm liking it. I think he's helping the girls out with their posing. I'm loving the outfits and the looks of each girl. I like this mermaid concept. You guys told me to do a series where I recreate these photo shoots, which I already did one photo shoot, but I would love to do something like this. I don't know where I would get the resources to find a crane to hoist somebody up in the middle of Thailand, but I think it could be so cool if I were to redo this concept, the mermaid photo shoot. That would be really, really fun.
Arch all the way down like that. Like all the way you were gonna hang. Straighten your legs. Hang your arm all the way down if you can. Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful. Really pretty at the end.
I'm trying to learn and get better. I just want to really show my desire and show that I do want to be here.
Mr. J, I'm loving Mr. J in this episode right now. Well, at least in this portion of the episode. I think his feedback, he's giving compliments to the girls. So far, so good.
Oh, that's real. This is so super tight. Doesn't have to be like this. This is a lot of stuff to have on. Oh God, Mr. J. What are we doing?
He's not happy. He's not happy. Remember how Mr. J was being all positive with the compliments and the good feedback? I think that's about to end right now.
The water's stinky, the fish are nasty, and I'm just trying to get my shoot done so I can get back into the trailer, which is air conditioned. You ready?
I've been a little bit turned off by Furonda's diva attitude. You need to get over yourself if you're going to be in this sort of profession.
Furonda, you ready? Let's go. Keep changing up your hands, Furonda.
Ooh, is she gonna fall? I felt like she was gonna fall in for a second. I would love to be on a show like America's Next Top Model. I would not take anything seriously. I'm falling right in. Maybe I'm grabbing like a carrot on the way down. You know, I don't know. I feel like you can make a really good omelet with all of this stuff. All I would need are the eggs. I'm sure they have that somewhere here. One of the boats. I would be thinking of making an omelet for sure.
The pain is showing on your face, and I need you to erase it from your face. Furonda looked like fish bait. She was showing the pain all over her face. Put your hands in your hair if you want.
Both sides, I get it. I get why, you wouldn't want a model to be complaining, but then at the same time, you put them in like a harness and it's maybe cutting off blood circulation and it's probably painful. Both sides, I understand.
Soft face, look serene. Last frame. There you go. Okay, we can pull her back. She's done.
I mean, look at, she's basically like truly upside down. What are your thoughts? Do you think something like this, models should just get through it? It's not a big deal. Or do you think people would actually have a difficulty being upside down and posing like that?
This girl ready?
I own that one. And I have the one for faces, too.
You do?
Hey, Joanie, try and twist your hips to camera.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You feel like you're gonna throw up?
I just drank a lot of coffee.
You just drank a lot of coffee before you did this? If you knew...
I mean, what? Yeah, she's got to eat something. But if you're doing a concept like this, maybe mention to the girls, hey, don't have a lot to eat or drink before this, because it may not be good on your stomach because you're going to be hanging upside down. Would one know not to drink or eat anything before you do something like this? I feel like I would definitely be the one to eat a whole ass meal. A breakfast buffet right before I do something like this, because I don't know any better. But also I'm hungry, so I need to eat something. So now we're hearing from multiple models that they're uncomfortable, their blood circulation is being cut off, they're going to throw up, they don't feel good being in this position. So I feel like we got to take that into consideration. It's not just one person who's just trying to be a diva, but if more than one person is having this issue, maybe kind of adjust the concept of the photo shoot and make it more comfortable for the model. That's just me personally. I guess some people just don't care.
If you knew you were going to be inverted upside down in a harness, why would you drink a whole cup of coffee? Now, you can't be awkward with it.
Well, why don't you tell her not to eat or drink anything before this? You guys are the ones producing this photo shoot. You should be the ones to tell the models. Where did she get the coffee from? Who gave her access to the coffee? It was you guys. It was production. So if you knew that she shouldn't have it because something like this could happen, then you shouldn't have gave it to her or let her have it. You should have been like, hey, listen, you're going to be upside down. It's best if you don't have any liquids or food. And then maybe afterwards you can have it. But no. They're like, would you like 2 sugars or 3? Yeah, you wanted so... Okay, let me put some extra creamer in there for you.
Now, you can't be awkward with it. You have to just either go for it or don't.
I'm good. I'm good.
Warm face. Yes, there you go. Reach your right arm over your head if you can. Yes.
My boobs were falling out. I would be extremely embarrassed if the boobs fell out. This is overexposure for most Thai women, so I didn't want to offend anybody.
There you go. Pretty.
Yeah, why would they put her in that outfit too? I feel like styling, you should have picked something a little, maybe straps. God forbid. I'm sorry. I just had to say it. Maybe a t-shirt.
Buddy.
There you go. Pretty, I like that. What I like is that I didn't see the pain in your face. And I saw a nice soft expression, that's good. Even though Joanie felt like she was gonna throw up, she turned it out. She looked great. Good job.
You can tell she doesn't look good. Like her face is a bit red. You can tell she looks very uncomfortable. Mr. J's like, you couldn't see the fact that she's gonna probably have diarrhea and be in a lot of pain after this. Fantastic job. Yeah.
Good job, Joanie.
Thank you.
I love how they just like take her away. And it's over. It's done. Okay, so I'm very excited and a bit nervous to see these pictures.
All right, Joanie, so you had a photo shoot where you were a mermaid that was caught. And in doing so, you were flipped upside down. So let's see your best shot.
Why is it so gray in the back? They desaturated the background a lot. I was waiting for the colors and the tones. And this is just very bland. Why go all the way to something like this if you're not going to highlight the environment and the background? I mean, that's the reason why they went to Thailand, right? To get this beautiful scenery. And then it doesn't really seem like they're embracing that.
Jay said, despite watching the other girls, you drank coffee right before your shoot and felt like vomiting throughout.
I thought I was gonna lose it, but I was okay.
They really wanted to bring that up. Tyra, who gave her that black coffee right before this, was 15 sugars. I love her pose, by the way. It's unfortunate that she was in the tube top. I feel like she was posing like that to cover her chest so that it wouldn't show and it would just hold it in. But I mean, it works. She made it work. She looks stunning.
Right, what club are you going to tonight? The earrings, the hair thing.
Too much eye makeup and that headscarf. It makes you look 20 years older than you are.
Okay, but look what you guys are. You have a flower in your hair. You have the earrings. You have the necklace. Come on, Tyra. All I'm saying is that these comments about what the girls are wearing are so unnecessary. Jade looks fantastic. I think she looks super cute. Let's just show the picture and let's get on with this. Let's move on.
I think the headscarf would work without the earring.
Okay, so she takes it off and then what? If you don't like the picture, you don't like the picture. It's like, I think that we won't eliminate you if you remove your earrings that we think are hideous. Okay. Thank you. But you're still in the bottom too. It would just make no difference. That's why I don't understand the emphasis of them critiquing the outfits.
All right, Jade, you had a photo shoot where you were a mermaid. Here's your best shot.
So far, this seems very similar to the last photo and how it was shot. It kind of seems like a copy and paste situation where, okay, I've seen this before. Again, the tones ruin this photo for me. We have these gray tones. Looking back at the actual behind the scenes of this photo shoot, there were so many gorgeous colors. And what do they do? They mute all of them in the background. I get why they need the net, but it's covering most of the mermaid tail. And I would just like some variety in the shots and more color. I wasn't going to include this part, but I guess they had the girls do a little challenge right before they show their pictures and have the girls sell themselves. So they had to like say a few words about themselves. Just look at their response. Here, I'm going to play it.
I thought your speech was very Miss America's Next Top Model.
Use my publicity and walk into the Nigerian embassy. That's the girl from America's Next Top Model.
On and on and on, and on, and on, and on. Yeah, it's boring.
I kept on feeling
but you guys asked them to just on the spot make up a speech. They probably didn't say how long it has to be or anything. Pointless, meaningless challenges that they make the girls do just so that they can make fun of them and make comments about about how they said one word. I hate it.
I kept on feeling like you were finished, but you weren't. Like 4 or 5 times.
Thought you said sell yourself who you are.
You were trying to sell it, but we didn't buy it. All right, Nnenna, so you had a photo shoot where you were a mermaid.
You guys, I'm a bit disappointed by these pictures. I like in this photo, at least the model is more in the center of the photo and not so much at the very bottom. I feel like they used the same mermaid tail for all the girls so far. it's being covered mostly by this ugly net, and I understand why they had the harness, they had to cover it, but I feel like they could have just, it's like most of it is covered, right? Would you even know it's a mermaid? Maybe she's wearing really frilly socks. I happen to love socks. I've seen socks like this. Would you know this is a mermaid if you looked at this for the first time? Like, yes, the little, that's Ariel right there. That's Flounder. He's not looking so good. Maybe not.
It looks pretty, but it looks like she's hanging there. What makes you a mermaid?
I need to transform more than this picture shows.
It doesn't look like a mermaid, does it?
And I just wish maybe the arms...
That's what I was saying. I was saying because the tail is covered by the fishnet and the dead fish that are inside of there. And I don't even know why they had to bring these poor fish into this equation. It's like they chose to do the mermaid concept and then they covered 60% of it with the net and the seaweed and the dead fish. So it's a little disappointing because I really did like the mermaid concept. I love Nigel. What makes you a mermaid? Oh, I didn't know that you were a King Triton. Sorry. Technically, he's correct. I don't see much of the mermaid tail, but then I blame styling. I blame the creative director. I blame the show for that. You know what could have worked? Just my random idea. They could have had the mermaids in these boats kind of like leaning in and like had the tail kind of in the water, but like sitting in this boat and laying on it. Wouldn't that have been nice? I don't know. Just an idea that I might do. Who knows? Let me go to Thailand. Let me go to this exact market and just redo this here. So let's plan it, you guys.
And I just wish maybe the arms could have been just a little less that and more.
Nnenna, at this stage of the competition, you just really need to bring up something different, not just the same old Nnenna.
But Nnenna, you were the challenge winner.
Well done.
George Wayne said that your presence is very strong.
After all that, you are the challenge winner. Why does Nigel seem like he's not in the best mood right now? He seems a little on edge with the comments today, but maybe he's a fan of The Little Mermaid and he doesn't like how these are turning out. Again, King Triton. Maybe he dressed up for him as Halloween one time.
Very smart and aware. On the negatives, he thought you were a little snobby, not charming.
It's probably when you speak like that, you know, when you speak with attitude. I am an African queen and I know better.
I don't know where he got that from.
You're misunderstood like Jade is sometimes.
Up next is Danielle.
Why is there so much hostility right now? And I feel like they wanted to mention whatever that guy said just so that they can bring up the fact that they think she's snobby. They're like, we're going to say like we're going to give you like a fake compliment, but then we're really going to say what we think, that you're a snob. And you think you're better than everyone.
But you sold it.
And I like that you talked about the gap. Let's see it. It's kind of there, but not really. Nice.
I like the way you rub that in, too. My gap is what makes me important.
Alrighty, Danielle. So you
What? Why would she bring that up? She's like, let me see it. Okay, it's still there. That's okay. The next episode, we're going back to the dentist. Tyra will never get over the gap. And I don't even think it's so much the gap. It's just Danielle didn't want to do what Tyra wanted her to do, which was close her gap in her teeth. And so I'm sure she's going to keep bringing it up every episode. And if you didn't watch my reaction video, I will have it linked down below where they have a confrontation about it during judging. And she basically says, you think you can be a model with a gap in your mouth? So anyways, I'll be in the description if you want to watch that one.
photo shoot where you had to hang upside down as a mermaid. Here's your best shot.
Okay, I like that this one shows more of the mermaid tail. See, this is what I meant. Like, this one I like. But I feel like I don't like how her body's kind of like this. It's very straight. But at the same time, I can't imagine having to do this. Maybe had she just lifted her neck up a bit. But then I'm over here giving critique on a photo where I know the circumstances were very difficult. So... but maybe just the hand placement. I'm not liking the hand placement. See how colorful they made her and this net? That's what I wanted for the background. I feel like it wouldn't have taken away. There would have still been that distinction. But again, they grayed it all out.
We had a photo shoot, and here's your best shot.
Oh, that's a cool shot. I like the fabric that she was holding. Maybe they'll say like, oh, you it doesn't look like you were pulled out with the rest of the garbage here. I'm not sure I'm loving her hand going like this. But look, I've never seen anything pulled out of the water except a Band-Aid. So, and a diaper. That was pretty nasty, but so I don't know how this is supposed to really look.
Now, what invitation did you get that we didn't get for this party tonight? Because you are so dolled up.
Thailand, it's a celebration.
Love that. Why do they care that she's wearing a cute dress? She looks nice. They're mad because she looks better than all of them.
It is a little too dressy, Furonda.
I don't think you got the gene memo.
All right, Furonda, here's your best shot.
Man, this photo shoot. I was really expecting so much more. That's why in life you can't have expectations. It's clear they use the same mermaid tail for all the girls. So really the only distinction is the actual model and then the tops. But it just kind of seems like the same photo. You're looking at the same picture with just maybe like a change of the hands a little bit. I mean, again, but it's limiting in what models can do.
This is one of the rare ones that in the wide, it's striking. This is a beautiful photo, close, far, everything.
And you see her immediately.
This is gorgeous. But Furonda, your other film. And then
I told them my womanly space is hurting. It's excruciating pain.
Well, I saw the pain. Alrighty, so now it's time for the judges to...
I mean, she made it known. It was painful. It's not a question of, okay, are the models over-exaggerating? No, it clearly was painful for them to do this. So I think they did a really good job overall. If I were to guess who's going home, maybe Sarah or maybe Nnenna. That's my guess.
Nnenna, you started this competition at the top of the pack. You had that it thing.
And then she progressively got worse. Let's see.
But that it thing is fading. Some of the judges are like, I'm bored.
See, they do that so much, you guys. They have a girl who does so amazing in the beginning, and then we don't know what happened. They did it the other episode that I reacted to. Now they're doing it. They copy and paste different narratives, in my opinion, and they apply it to each girl. They're like, this girl, we're going to make it seem like she did so good in the beginning, and then she's going to do terrible. This girl, we're going to make it seem like she's a diva. And then this other girl, we're going to make it seem like she just keeps winning every single photo shoot, and she's not even trying. Every girl gets a character on this show. They don't know it, but that's my theory. Simply my theory. What do you guys think?
Nnenna, you started this competition at the top of the pack. You had that it thing. But that it thing is fading. Some of the judges are like, I'm bored. What else is she bringing to the table? Furonda, some of the judges from the start.
You know what, too? I'm sorry. She keeps saying some of the judges. She's always saying the judges. And you're a part of the judging. So can you just maybe say we think?
Furonda, some of the judges from the start were the opposite with you. They were like, why is she here? And then you took a photo and another photo and another photo and continued to improve. But the judges still look at you and say, is she a model? So who goes home? The girl that started so strongly, some of the judges are like, I'm kind of bored right now.
You said that already.
The girl that started weak and has progressed, but the judges still look at her and don't necessarily see model in person. And to be a top model, you have to be a top model in person too.
But didn't you just say she had one of the best pictures and it was such a rare photo? And the fact that she's like, we ask ourselves, why does she want to be here? Well, because she wants to be a model and she's in this modeling competition. You guys chose her to be, what is this, the final 5 or 6 girls. If you are doubting her so much, if you don't think she wants to be here, why keep her going through this? Again, hate the speeches every time.
So you have to work on your appearance, Furonda. No more disco dresses. Keep it nice and simple. You don't want to give the judges any excuse to send you home. And as I said before, when it gets this tight, little things just make them go.
Because she's wearing something nicer than you are. It's nicer than your outfits. Is that why you're upset? That's the first thing she says to her after almost eliminating her. Don't wear this nice dress anymore.
Little things just make them go.
Yeah, we noticed.
Congratulations.
Congratulations after all this. Okay, congratulations. She doesn't even look happy.
Thank you,
Love that. She didn't even hug her.
I'm surprised I'm the one going home tonight, but coming into this competition, there are no certainties.
I just gotta say, the way that she did not hug Tyra or acknowledge her after that, queen behavior.